Hey everyone, it's Casey here from Melbourne Reiki and Wellness, and today I'm coming to you with a chat on self-discipline. It really goes hand in hand with the last couple of weeks that I've been talking about self-empowerment or being self-empowered, standing in your power, and also abundance as well. You can't be self-empowered without having self-discipline too. So what is self-discipline? I believe self-discipline is the ability to control your own actions and behaviors without needing someone else to tell you what to do, essentially. It's funny, I have been boxing recently. I've started this new boxing gym, and I've been going on Monday, Wednesday, Friday mornings at 5:30 in the morning. And when people hear this, they often say, oh my God, that's so early. How do you do it? I couldn't do that. It's way too early for me, and etc., etc. And it's funny. I mean, number one, I prefer the morning. I'm a morning person anyway, although I have to admit it is pretty early. But I've cultivated a practice whereby I get up in the morning. My alarm goes off at 5 a.m. Pretty much every morning now. I get up, I do my 5:30 boxing class. I come home, jump in the shower, and then I sit down and have do my meditation, my self-Reiki practice, and then I either teach a class or I get on with the rest of my day. I run my own business, so I pretty much work entirely from home now. I've got my Reiki healing business from home. I've set up my Reiki clinic. I also teach online classes from pretty much against this wall, right where I am. And so, as anyone knows, if you're running your own business or doing your own thing, it takes a lot of self-discipline to maintain control and to keep motivated and to keep going and going and going day after day when maybe, you're the only one that's making the decisions and the buck lies with you, essentially. So it can be really empowering, and it can also take a lot of self-discipline. A lot of my friends and maybe some family members or people that I know, I hear this a lot saying, oh gosh, 5:30, there's no way I could do that. But it's really about mindset, because anyone can train themselves to wake up a little bit earlier or stay up a little bit later, depending on what you want out of your day. And I think that's really the key. Knowing what you want out of your day and making conscious decisions around creating the life that you actually want. People that lack self-discipline lack self-confidence as well. It takes a toll on your self-esteem and your ability to self-motivate and to just kind of get things done. If you are someone that is lacking in self-discipline, then you're kind of always needing someone else to tell you what to do, or needing someone else to be your accountability buddy, or needing other people to kind of create structure for you to be able to then live your life. And it's kind of disempowering. It puts you in a state where you're always needing something or someone outside of you to change the way that you feel on the inside. Self-discipline is doing the opposite. So when you have self-discipline, you are responsible for taking care of your own self, your emotional state, your mental state, your physical body. So for example, if you say in the morning, all right, I'm going to get up at 5:30 tomorrow morning, I'm going to set my alarm, set up my clothes, have my glass of water on the bedside table ready to go. And then you don't. You hit the snooze alarm maybe 3 or 4 times, you roll back to bed, maybe an hour or so later, you wake up and you're like, oh, I missed that boxing class in the morning. Oh, doesn't matter, it's fine. You go on with the rest of your day, but kind of something just is in the back of your mind like, oh, yeah, I kind of didn't go to that class. Like, even though I said that I would, I didn't follow through. And then that tiny little voice at the back of your mind just over time eats away at your self-confidence, your self-esteem, the pride that you have in yourself, and the ability to follow through. Self-discipline is amazing. It is the key to freedom. When you have routine and when you can manage yourself, you are free to think and do whatever you like. You're free to create the life that you want. If you are constantly depending on other people to tell you what to do or to modify their life for you or change the structure so that you can live the life that they want you to live or that you're trying to live but not really because you're dependent on someone else all the time, I mean, it's not really the greatest way. You're not taking the bull by the horns, really. You're kind of sitting in the passenger seat of the car that's going forward. So your life is dependent always on whoever is driving it. I much prefer to be in the driver's seat myself. So I cultivate and I practice self-discipline. I make sure I get up in the morning. I set my alarm for 5 a.m. I'm out of the door. I lie my clothes out in the morning beforehand, get my boxing gym bag ready, and then I'm out the door. I'm there, do the class, come home, and then I've got my my routine, my ritual. Every day is a little bit different because I teach classes some mornings, other days I don't, but generally speaking, I have the same routine. And in fact, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, it's the same, and then Tuesday, Thursday, it's the same. So for me, that really sets me up for the rest of the day. I always go into my work day whenever I start actually, working on the business and so on, feeling really good about myself. I've done my exercise, I've done my meditation, I've got myself Reiki practice, I've had a shower, I feel good, I look good, I've got energy, and that takes me through for the rest of the day. I'm not someone who then, looks back and is like, oh, I wish I hadn't snoozed, or, oh, do you guys want to go to the gym today? Oh, no, they're bailing, so I won't go either. That kind of like drags your energy down, and it's really a demotivator. So, a couple of things that you can do to encourage yourself and to build on this practice of self-discipline. Make conscious decisions. That's the number one thing. Make a conscious decision about what you actually want to achieve and create for yourself in your life on a day-to-day basis. Your life is the sum of all of those little small moments put together. So I think the more conscious you are of all of these little decisions and all of the actions that you then take, the more conscious in general your life will be. I think be prepared. So once you've made the decision, take action to prepare yourself for whatever it might be. So if you're cultivating self-discipline for a sport, make sure you've got all your equipment, you've set your alarm, you've laid out your clothes. If you're cultivating self-discipline about work, make sure you're set up, your books are there, you know what your meetings are the next day, you've laid out your program or your intention for the day, and you're well prepared in advance. Make sure you've got food in the house or you've got lunch organized as well. So I think making conscious decision is really important. Taking action to follow through is super important as well. And then actually once you achieve the things that you've set out to do, so for example, getting up early, going to do your exercise, or meditating on a daily basis, reward yourself, like take yourself out on a date, or go and get a massage, or go and meet a friend for a coffee on a Sunday afternoon and enjoy some downtime in the sun, whatever it might be, because you have created this amazing habit. You have created it. Let me just put the emphasis on that. You're not relying on anyone else. So that's a skill that you can take wherever you are, whatever you're doing, because it lies within you. And that's the definition really of being self-empowered. So I hope that this has resonated. I hope that you've got something out of this little chat. And until next time, have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, guys.